What's been in the spotlight for the entire month of May, we've been doing a series of interviews and features all surrounding Mental Health Month. And we've had some guests on the phone, we've had some guests in studio. But my guest here this hour is a local person who is affiliated with the Mount Olive Area Chamber of Commerce. And she is just doing tremendous work and helping out people with physical, mental, emotional issues and doing just great work here in Northwest Jersey. And it's great to welcome Lynn Pridmore to the RNJ main studio this morning. And maybe you know her and her great work from Spirit Healing and Wellness. And she's here today to talk about some of the things that she does in helping people deal with different issues. Good morning to you. Good to see you.
Good morning, Bert. Thank you for having me. I'm grateful.
You know we do birthday shout-outs here every day, and you didn't tell me that yours was yesterday, but
Yes.
Belated happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Let's get to know you and a little bit about your services. I had the chance to meet you at Hackettstown Medical Center not long ago, and you do a lot of great work with the Mount Olive Area Chamber of Commerce. Talk about what you do and how you help people who are going through some pretty serious issues.
Oh, Bert, thank you. It's my pleasure. This is my passion to get this information out to help people as much as possible. I'm a holistic health practitioner, holistic health educator, and a coach helping to bridge the conscious and the unconscious minds. And I'm really of the belief of using the mind, body, and spirit as medicine in conjunction with medication and traditional medicine when it's needed, but that we are designed to heal ourselves and to live as happily and peacefully as possible within our own selves. So I have my own private practice, clients and students, and I also teach multiple times a week with at Atlantic Health Systems with cancer patients and nurses, and I teach to different corporations, all different things. I teach a lot of Eastern medicine practices of how to naturally use the body to heal. We have energy that runs through the body, and very often managing the energy in better ways helps us to live more harmoniously within ourselves. So a lot of my work is focused on reducing stress, depression, anxiety, inflammation in the body. Really, we're designed to be of ease, and our ways of living begin to compromise the body and bring dis-ease to the body.
I've always heard that the body does have some self-healing capabilities, but maybe we just don't know about it. Maybe you're the person that kind of gives us that roadmap to bringing about both a peaceful place of better health, both mentally and physically, and bringing the two together. And I could just imagine what a benefit it is for maybe someone who's going through a serious health issue at one of the Atlantic Health hospitals where you do your services, to be able just to kind of bring it full circle and realize that, yeah, you are getting great care, but here's something else that might help you in this journey. So it's pretty cool what you're doing.
Oh, thank you. And exactly, because a relaxed body and a relaxed mind has a much better environment in which to heal than if we're stressed. And of course, it's so natural, and we need a certain amount of stress in our days, but the ways that we live now, it just causes so much dysfunction in our own lives and in our relationships, and we can be hanging on. This is why I love adding coaching to the work that I do also, because we look in holistic health, we look very holistically at the individual, their mental, their thoughts, their emotions, their relationships, their past, their present. A lot of it is helping people live in the present moment. We have 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day, and 80 to 90% are the same thoughts that we've had yesterday. Now, that's a great thing. We don't want to be learning how to tie our shoes each morning over and over again.
But that's interesting.
It's incredible.
There's a lot of clutter going on between the ears for a lot of people, myself included.
Absolutely.
Right, you're right.
Absolutely. 95% of our day we live unconsciously, right? How to get to work, how to make coffee, all of that.
That's a great point.
It's essential, right? We need that.
We all lack mindfulness. Maybe that's it, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
Bert.
Yep.
And that's it, is really focusing on that 5% of consciousness, which is, overridden by that 95%.
Yes.
Yeah, so that to create lasting change, whatever it is, addiction, right? I work with a lot of behavioral situations, and the thoughts just helping to stay present to what it is that we want. A lot of it comes down to commitment, how much we want something, but committing in our own minds to overcome. certain things.
People of all ages, Lynn, that you work with? It's kind of, I bet you it's a wide spectrum of different ages of people that
It is.
that come to you for help.
Absolutely. Toddlers all the way up to, seniors. I have people in their 80s. I work
Wow.
with hospice patients as well. What a gift at the end of life. So many different things. And the Eastern medicine with Reiki, with Jin Shin Jitsu, that's a big practice that I have with opening the energy of the body so that the physical, mental, emotional health can flow more freely through the body.
Excellent. And do you go to people's locations, Lynn, or how does that work? They see you or you meet them? How does that work?
I do have it. I closed my office in Chester during COVID, but
Okay.
I work out of my home.
Okay.
But what I do too is I make a lot of house calls because a lot of people who have cancer or debilitating illnesses,
Right.
I do make house calls for certain patients.
Not
but
the most mobile when they're going through
Yeah.
recovery and things, and maybe after a major surgery or something, right?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah,
And I
that makes
also,
sense.
I teach so many classes on Zoom these days. So
Okay.
I do in person as well as Zoom. I teach to corporations. I do a lot of lunch and learns. I do happy hour health and wellness classes, team building. Executive functioning skills is another big one, helping people with focus, concentration, time management. Sometimes we just need to feel supported, right? We are our own individuals in this world, but sometimes just knowing that we're supported by somebody can make all the difference.
I think you just checked every box in my life right there. Organization, time management, everything that I need help with. Lynn Pridmore is my guest this morning. She is from Chester, and she runs the Spirit Healing and Wellness. You can check out her website. I'll let her give out that information. She has a great YouTube channel, which I'm a subscriber to. And anytime she puts up these very quick, they're just a couple minutes, but they're so informative and so helpful. And it seems like you tackle a different topic each time you put up a video on your YouTube channel. And people can find you there and just subscribe anytime, right?
Absolutely. Thank you, Bert. Yes, if they go to Spirit Healing and Wellness, Lynn Pridmore, there's more than 100 videos out there. Very short, 3-minute videos.
That's what I like about them. I already told you about my attention span. So if you can make it nice and short, I get something out of it. Exactly.
Exactly. And they're for all ages. Deep breathing, meditation, mindfulness, bringing us into the present moment, dealing with anger, resentment, frustration, whatever it is.
More boxes for me that you checked. Anger, resentment, and frustration. There's a day in my life,
It
right?
shows up in the body, and that's
know.
what I love
I know.
about Eastern medicine. The body has its physical functions, but Eastern medicine is of the belief that we are physical, mental, emotional. So those mental, emotional aspects all track back to parts of the body. Also, the liver, having more than 500 physical functions, also holds the attitude of anger, resentment, frustration, and bitterness.
I feel bad for some people's livers, believe me. Right, exactly.
Yeah, so overcoming, learning easy ways to overcome the ways that hold us back and prevent us from living harmoniously within ourselves. That's often it.
Yeah.
It's the disconnect between our mind and our heart. And when we are aligned in our heart and our mind, everything is possible.
This is such great information, and I'm so happy that you were able to contribute to what I've been doing here all month on the morning program with mental health awareness, and you bring a really good and fresh perspective to it. So I thank you for that. But if someone wants to learn more, YouTube, your website, to just call you and set up a get-together and a talk, how do they do that?
Exactly. The website is spirithealingandwellness.com. And email is Lynn, Lynn, at spirithealingandwellness.com. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all different ones. But my phone number, 201-572-7771. I would love to have a conversation. And my passion, Bert, you know this about me. My passion is getting this information out there because they're quick, simple, easy to implement practices that can bring health and healing to the body and mind. So Lynn at Spirit Healing and Wellness. And thank you, Bert, for having the whole month focusing on mental health and wellness. It's so important.
It's a conversation that needs to be had on many levels. So thank you for
Absolutely.
that. So as we wind up, someone listening today, maybe they just got to work, maybe they're like me where they have 8,000 things all going on in their head at the same time. What's just something real quick that maybe they could apply today to maybe to get themselves on a road to just a much better physical and mental state?
Yeah.
Just something very quick that people can take away
Absolutely.
from you right now?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, obviously deep breathing, but really to get out of the head and out of the mind as they take a deep breath, to envision their mind just on that exhalation dropping down into the heart. And it can take a couple of moments to take that breath up, but with each exhalation, feel that mind descending further down into the heart where it can be met with love and just peace. Another thing, just pulling the belly button to the spine. Pulling the belly button to the spine is going to give us more energy. It's going to open up the chest where we're going to get a deeper breath, bring in more oxygen and blood flow into the body. So breathing is a huge piece as well as visualization.
You just made a lot of people feel better just like that. Nice work. Thank you again for
Thank
coming by. It's really
you.
great to have you here. And I guess we'll see you out at some various Mount Olive Area Chamber of Commerce events in the future.
Absolutely.
Keep up the great work and keep helping people, Lynn, because you're really making an amazing difference. So thank you.
Thank you, Bert.